EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 29, Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They go play action now. Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. On first down, Wilson. He'll fire one downfield for
Thank you.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. First carry now for David Montgomery. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a 1st down. Running left, Montgomery. And he's got some space here. And he takes this one down.
Nah, I'm trying with my $60, bro. Hold up. Trying with my 60.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fit defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And now the Seahawks are going to take it.
Getting posted tomorrow.
Man, 23 montage or what?
In this first quarter. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. There's Goff.
Oh my God, put on me. Come on. Put on me for what? Hey, DJ Todd.
Slip it inside the 5-yard line. They got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. 1st and goal and a chance to get touchdown right
Good shit.
Not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. Second and goal from the 6 this time. To throw is gone. This one swung out to Montgomery. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get into your running back and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal.
Oh my God, Jared Goff, really?
Lions touchdown. Jared Goff taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against one of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
Back roll. Nico Collins! Hot dog!
Touchdown, Seattle.
That's why I got him.
Nico Collins, 35 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the
Ready about an old day, really close.
Extra point open through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
Hey, he didn't drop that. Wow.
A big play there for Detroit. 55 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on.
Oh my God, DK. Let's go. Give him my fucking back.
Touchdown, Seattle. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play,
get balls afterwards.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent. Except not explosive. 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handles handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Meanwhile, Goff's throw
oh my fucking God. Come on.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Come on.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now Goff. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Don't like
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 2nd and 15 now. Goff.
Let's go, Isaiah Dunn.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Let's go, Isaiah Dunn. Nice pick.
Take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that,
run.
Things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. To throw is Wilson. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Nico Collins.
He's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks.
Twin Towers over there.
Nico Collins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks
giving them deep passes.
quickly to add on to their lead. Myers counts on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination.
Oh, come on.
Got it 1st and 10. And he will
Run defense here this week for him. Went for 200 last night by him. What's up, Gabe?
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up.
Stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That'll give them 8 that time. And
perfect defense in
They
this
ain't it.
situation
Oh,
would have meant that
might be daytime over there.
I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone,
Fucking drag.
you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
play action. It's Goff. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. To the air again. Goff. Sliding out. Montgomery another target and catch. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Off play action. Here's goal.
Go, Petrie!
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Petrie. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. A tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got a little dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other.
Let's go, fellas.
Able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
He shanked it.
And that is
Let's go.
He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Today I was playing Madden 23 Raiders Jimmy G versus Kirk Cousins. Raiders QB Jimmy G threw it up and Patrick Peterson got a pick 6 to win at 44.
They go play action with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
Yep, tough catcher. We'll take it.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that cloth's going to be on the ground.
Oh, my God. Kenneth Walker.
Space, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 50 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. Walker now on 1st and 10.
Okay.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football.
Thank you. Thank you, Charles Cross. Good house.
I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
That's kind of high level.
Sacked right around the 17. Aiden Hutchinson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Wilson.
Nico Collins, let's go, my boy.
Nico Collins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks continue to show what...
How do you... We ain't looking over yet. It's sad, man. Dave, I'll be streaming Madden tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So in 27 miles. And I don't know what time it'll be for you. In 19 hours and 30 minutes, we will be streaming Madden 24 tomorrow when it comes out. But we might have to play. We might have to hop over here.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh my.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Thank you. Go cover. Heart.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Here's Goff.
I might get Madden 24, but money be tight nowadays.
From 10 yards out, and the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Wilson's throw caught here by Metcalf. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Throw out wide to Walker. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 41, Wilson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me...
This might be illegal, but I got PS2 ROM and Madden is crazy.
So sometimes you're up on
PS2 ROM and Madden is crazy.
Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just
I don't know what the PS2 ROM is, but PS2, I mean, I had a PS2 when I was a kid.
Another shot from the 9
That's
on 2nd
the
and
superior
goal.
console.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
I like that.
As the clock will stop with 33
I can
seconds to
play
go.
old Maddens and other games.
Oh, I see.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. To throw again is Wilson. And he is going to go down.
You don't want to play?
Back at the 11-yard line.
Put a smart.
Aiden Hutchinson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Here's 3rd and goal now, back at the 11. Final play of the half.
Cuddy.
It's Wilson.
Cuddy. No way, Zach!
But it's
Wow.
incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team at this point. We know
no way.
Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, 67 yards. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he loses the football a second time.
Go! Go! Go, big boy! Let's go, big boy!
Wow, that ball gets knocked
go crazy!
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people
what the fuck was covered at my center?
One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy
my center's an athlete.
Picks him up
and avoids the turnover.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And Walker has it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, a 20-yard touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they have everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
On 2nd and 7. Goff.
Devin Bush.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Devin Bush driving in and picking up the sack. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's Williams.
Short.
They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
17.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Throws right side, and that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. From the red zone now, Goff. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Goff Throwing again. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's third down. 3rd and 2. Goff.
Go.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
No.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. David Montgomery. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Okay, come on.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 61 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson.
And
he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kyle Van Noy. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Wilson.
On
right side here, and that's complete.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
3rd and 2, now Wilson.
No.
He will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Romeo Okwara able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there. Stop right there at the 1.
Oh, Tart! Thank you! I don't know why Tart's even in the slot. He's faking Tart!
And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Suddenly,
that
it's
fucking
1st
punt
and
gives you.
goal after the interception.
Yeah, I'm not a good punter, so.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Crazy.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game.
Ah, fucking yeah.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Yeah, okay.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Try something here. Someone that you can see coming.
This no abilities shit sounds cool.
It is pretty fun, Chris. I'm not gonna lie. I was against it at first, but now I'm actually pretty. You know, I was like, whatever. I ain't gonna play in this shit, and then.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd
I tried. It wasn't that bad.
It can be a thing of beauty,
I liked it.
but when it doesn't, oh, know it can be
It's kind of
ugly.
fun. It makes it
And
kind
in
of
this
interesting.
case, loss
Because,
of
like, you know,
yardage
there's no
ugly.
really, like,
A
OP
big
ability,
one
like, when you
coming in
killing
this
every route.
divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
Stuff like that.
To throw is Wilson.
Damn! I should have highballed that. I
Intercepted.
fucking
Maybe the
worse.
turning point they
Oh,
need.
okay.
Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are right back in this football game.
Should have highballed
Stand
that.
there defensively,
Fuck.
force the 3rd and goal, force them into what they think
Ah.
will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception.
Let's go.
Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
Nervous.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. They'll fake the give. Now gone.
He's fucking nervous to pressure. Let's go. Don't like that pressure.
Nowhere to go with it, and he goes down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is gone.
Let's go, Quandre.
Going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 19. Now gone. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St.
Big play.
Brown. Desperation time for Goff on 4th.
Good knockout! Isaiah done. Thank you.
And they turn it over.
Oh, Isaiah.
It's turned away on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Go Noah.
And he's taken in by the tight
Shit,
end
Noah.
Finn. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football,
Go on that floor. Let's go.
This one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Hey, boy.
Nick Ballore taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are moving closer to a day now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong.
Oh, I gave my fucking hand.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
that incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body
Okay, more.
language is
I don't feel
evident
like
everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Goff. And that'll
Pick
be
it up.
caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Flushed out right.
Thank you. That's Michael Jackson.
And again, Goff is intercepted.
That's Michael Jackson.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That's Mike Jackson. Moonwalking on.
He's you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions in just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through in this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yards for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Goff. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. On 4th down, Goff.
Let's go. Put them off.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Up the middle, here's Walker, and he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
82 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. And Walker once more. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now it's Wilson. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know.
Oh my God, Mike Jackson.
For the 4th time today. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Setting up the screen here, this is Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On third down, here's Walker. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a good day.
Well, they come through with 3 after forcing the turnover. It's in the second half. You're starting inside the red zone. Obviously, they would have liked 6 out of that.
Absolutely, because that's all you're thinking is how do you get it into the end zone? You want the field goal to be the last resort. In this case, they gave it a great try, but did have to settle for 3.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Goff now looks to throw.
Oh, boy, come on.
Boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass.
Fuck no, no fly zone.
Win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers know when they're running their routes. They want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
To the air again, gone. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From the 6. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship, and do you think that the printing press...
Put me on all ability. That shit's cake. Super Bowl bound. Because TK ain't playing this game, so And he won. So, made the Super Bowl. Second time is Madden. Let's go. Or third time. I'm sorry. Third time I made the Super Bowl. Well, we got one more Madden 23 game left, sadly. Kind of hoping it was over with, but it'll be alright. Fucking offense. On fire. Right now. Can't be stopped. Can't be